She's 90 years old and should not be alive right now due to a diagnosis of stage 4 breast cancer about 5 years ago. But since her secret discovery of a technique that takes 60 seconds a day that she calls the Great White Light, she's able to harness an energy that relieves pain and stress and allows her to live a happy, fulfilled life. She's with us today, one of the happiest 9-year-olds that I know. Aunt Feroz, thank you very much for doing this interview today. You're going to help a lot of people, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you, Zach, for that special introduction. You know, you have a part in this, as the family has. You've all put together a book for me, the book of my dreams. It's called The Great White Light. You know, Zach, when you're diagnosed with cancer, where do you go? They will normally send you to some support system. I needed to depend upon myself. I needed something in me that could help me, not the outside trying to help me.
Tell me about your technique that you implement when you get diagnosed with cancer.
So the first thing I do is I bring my white light to me and relax my body. I start up at my brain because the brain really tells all your organs what to do. The brain controls your body, that I believe that. I can bring the white light into me. I can have the white light go to any spot. I've had cancer in various spots of my body, and it has worked for 5 years, stage 4 breast cancer, and I wouldn't even know I have cancer unless you told me.
Feroz can heal herself in ways that I find absolutely amazing. Her ability to recover and not ever need any sort of narcotic analgesics afterwards is something that's always been incredibly surprising to me.
Tell me about how the Great White Light has helped people closest to you. Your daughters, Wendy Joy and Lonnie.
Wendy Joy has been living the Great White Light since a teenager with me. And Lonnie was 27 years old when she was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer that they said nobody had ever lived with. And they said she would have either 6 months or a year to live. Well, this is over 30 years ago.
Now, your beautiful younger daughter, Wendy Joy.
I think it was 7 years ago when she was diagnosed with a very bad form of ovarian cancer.
The doctors have done all they could and they've been great, but they said my cancer markers were, everything was down. My blood counts were down to almost death, and I was due for dialysis. And my mother prayed and she did her white light, and we all did it. My sister, my mother, and I were very bonded. And the next day the doctor came in and he said, "You have to go home." And we were all crying. It was like, okay, I guess that's it. And he said, "No, we don't know why, but all of your counts are normal. You're fine. You can go home. You're cured."
What do the doctors say when these things happen to you, to your family, over and over again?
Doctors don't understand it, and they call it a miracle.
What should somebody do if they're experiencing pain, stress, or distress in their life?
Well, the first thing I suggest is you go to your doctor and you be diagnosed, and whatever treatment your doctor gives, that's what you should have. But when you use that treatment along with your Great White Light to relax your body and let the treatment, whatever the doctor orders, work for you. So it's a combination of having your doctor give you medical attention and treatment and use your white light to make the treatment work. Most of you have had the experience of seeing a rainbow, and that's all you need. You're on your way now to a 60-second technique to reach the untapped energy that all of us feel around us. If I can help the world, can you imagine that's what I want to do?